Can you talk about how you want them to play heading into this game?
Yeah, I think we've had honesty of effort, honesty of intention in the last 5 or 6 games, and just trying to play the right way and be a committed defensive team, valuing the puck. It doesn't mean always being safe. It just means making smart puck decisions, and when we have an opportunity to expose an opponent, trying to expose them. And when we don't have numbers, making smart decisions and keeping our opponent 200 feet away from our net. So, I think we've had a more physical commitment in the last five games, being a hard team to play against. And, with the exception of a few instances, I think we've done a better job staying out of the penalty box. We need to keep cleaning that up. We need to be physical. We need to be tenacious, but we need to play 5-on-5. I think that gives us our best chance.
You said all along that eventually the team would start to score 3 and 4 goals a game more often than earlier, and that's happened. Have the forwards stepped up to play, or why has the team scored more goals in the last 4 or 5 weeks than previously?
Well, I think one is that we're healthy. I think that, or at least relatively healthy. I think that plays a big factor in it. I think that we were, scoring a little bit in November, late October, November as well, and then we had a lot of inconsistency in our lineup, especially up front. So, yeah, I think our forwards our forward lines have kind of come together a little bit, which is that's important. Health is part of that. I think that our defensemen are doing a better job of transitioning the puck quicker and not holding it and trying to lead the rush. Great offensive defensemen start the rush. They don't lead the rush, and I think our D have done a better job of that of late. And we've added a few more net front goals of late. And to win this time of the year, you have to score goals in the hard areas. And I think that we had in the last 3-4 weeks, especially this weekend, we had some goals in hard areas, and that's important.
You got some guys banged up. Anybody out or questionable, doubtful?
I don't know.
You don't know yet?
Because for you guys, you talk about the health and that maybe one of the reasons you weren't playing the way you wanted to all season long. Is that part of the process of finally getting the lineup together for a stretch of weeks that have, kind of it's a growing process still at this point in the season?
Well, I don't want to blame our struggles on health. We've made some of our own struggles in regards to that, but I think that consistency of defensive pairings, lines, power play, penalty kill combinations, etc., can lead to trust. And I think when you trust your line mates and your teammates, you play a little more. You can play a little more aggressive, a little more free, and take a little more calculated risks. And I think that that consistency over the last few weeks has helped us.
Do you take things from Friday's matchup against Clarkson, or is it a completely different game when you head into a playoff series against them, knowing that the stakes are a lot higher?
No, I take things from the last 2 games, certainly, and I'm sure they will as well. The focus is on us, and a lot of our preparation this week will be about us and making sure that we're in the right frame of mind to do the things we need to do to be successful. But there'll be adjustments through this week, being able to show things each day, and then maybe tinker with a thing or two that we saw that we can take advantage of, or that they were taking advantage of, and we need to try to stop. So we'll certainly prepare with more diligence for a playoff series, knowing you're going to play the same team for 2 or 3 nights in a row, and the adjustments are a little more important in that regard.
Speaking of 3 games, Scott Debo played a big game Saturday night for you guys. It's always nice to go into a potential 3-game series with 2 goaltenders that you can turn to, because fatigue factor alone. Are you considering using both guys?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think I've always been a coach that I play players based on performance, performance in practice, performance in games, and you rate your players in practice and in games, and as a staff, and then you make decisions that you think are going to put your program in position to win that game on that particular night. So I think that with the way Scotty's practiced in the last 3-4 weeks and the way he played on Saturday, he certainly deserves to be in consideration this weekend.